Oh God, I just started the party. I just started the live. So not right now. You got this. It's like the timing of Vegas. Mummying ting. Let's get it. Oh, listen, honey. I have not yet sat down and listened to my lives. Haven't updated descriptions, all the things. What you said? I need my jacket. Yeah, that's right. I got it. Trust in the process, trust in the plan. Do da da dee da boo ba ban. Oi, oi, oi. All right. I love it. I love it. We're just gonna keep it here. Gonna keep it here. Superstar. We all are supernovas, estrellas. Look in the mirror and say, Star. Soy estrella. T-A-R, star. Yeah, star. Baby, you're a star. 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 Tomorrow's date 280, 280 of me meditating. 11-minute meditation. A Kundalini Kriya called Gyan Chakra Kriya. Commitment to my inner child, August 23rd, 2025. And a commitment, well, not, and commitment to my inner child to rebuild self trust. And then also to tap in with source and, oh, I see what they did here. Onto let go of, right? Start to begin to allow, allow. I'm so loud. Allow sources, infinite abundance, love, luxury, ease, peace, guidance, clarity, power, etc. to flow through me, right? To and through me, because it always is. It's just us blocking it, right? We got the doors closed. We built the bricks over it, put the cement real great in there. We're like packed ourselves in, shut all the windows, shutting source out with our limitations and our excuses and our alibis and our low self-worth and our low self-respect and self-esteem and low self-discipline, right? Yeah. You all right, God? Here we go on three, 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 two, two, one. Here we go on three, two, one. It's a great clearing practice, breath work too. It's called the lion's breath. Really, truly. Like no cap. Scientifically proven. Get it out. Get it. Get it out. Okay. Here you go. One more on tres, dos, uno. Through the mouth, through the nostrils, whatever floats your boat today. Sip a little bit more. You can sip it through a straw. Hold it. And let it go. Here you your voice, hear your vibrations, feel your voice, feel your vibrations, touch your heart, touch your belly, touch your chest. All right, let me give the boy like a push real quick. All right, I'm gonna push on ting, and then I'm gonna come back and start the reading. All right, you keep breathing. How about that? You have the and one. You can't. You're free for pull up on your hand. This one, three, four, four. And the message, and like a face and bad character. And I never oh, no, 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 and bad character. And I don't know, your name, they were your dirty, dirty, and also. Listen, this is too funny because I just wrote an article today. Dethroning the good girl uh programming that has been. Ooh, oh, that's where the light is. Let's do that. Come back. Come on back. There we go, Ski. There we go, Ski. All right. Hi. I'm here. I mean, I was hearing you, but I am really here. Now you can see me even more. I mean, I'm not really more here, right? You don't need to be in the light to be even really more here. In some ways, you do, because when you too deep down into the dark, baby, you don't know how to navigate. You're not aware of how to navigate down there, baby. Get lost, lost, lost. In the dark, you get lost. But yeah, on my Substack, Mocha Codes, Mocha, MOKA, codes, .substack.com. And yes, it's fueguito. It's fueguito. It's fire. Oh, look, the Luna. I was looking for that. Oh, I'm looking at it nice and say, it's La Luna. It's the moon. Soy Luna. M-O-O-N moon. Baby, you're a moon. Moon. Here we go. Moon. All right. Luna. Luna. I like relaxing. Do it. Do it. That should be relaxing too. All right, here we go. Yesterday, this is this is the other device. The other one was charging, and I forgot to take it off the charger. So this one, but we don't have the page from yesterday. So I feel something. How is that put back? Yes, the food. Sorry, you're expecting a nice food. They are. Oh, I want some of that. When we get to the house. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, then here you go. You're gonna feed yourself though. I would have loved to do this before, but I was on my last call with the business plan competition. Yes, sir. My cycle is coming soon. I've been feeling the cramp, not even the cramps, but like the pulling of my uterine lining. That's what I've been feeling. Because I don't really get cramps like that. Yeah, gratitude. I did growing up. Here you go, God. Right here. Your gratitude, your prayer, and one. All right, all subconscious demonstration, period. And then we got your new idea must be felt subjectively in a finished state, not the future, but that's coming out about now. Plain as. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Rapido, 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 rapido. Where are we right now? They are playing Zadian today. I'm in Gratitude. We about to be outside.
Yeah,
We about to be outside. Pardon me. No, we really about to be outside. We about to start travel schooling. We are about to move. We got the notice today. The notice of all notices that we've been waiting for. We turn this up too. So yeah.
That's why we turned
God,
it.
come on, come look, Benaki. Benaki, ready?
Yeah.
You want to do it? You want to do it to get it? Okay, you ready? Oh no, it's this one. That's the you see that.
Oh,
So, yeah. But, mwah, 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 mwah.
Turn that so I could see it.
Smooth. Okay. Oh, whoa. Because that's the thing. Okay. There we go.
Not today. Not today, okay?
Yeah, so finally got the approval notice today. I'm not even going to tell you what it took to get here. Okay. And know that we signed our lease for May 1st. That is, to my mind, when we were supposed to be moving in. Okay. I signed that. I signed and finished that stuff from March 30th. March 30th, I signed in to move May 1st. So May 1st, we were supposed to move. All right, but here we go. Um, a few decades later. All right, so this section here says,
That's the point.
we're just going to take that as an opportunity to do some breath work here on out because it's live on a Thursday. Okay, it's an expansive Jupiter Thursday. Shorties is flying. Okay, maybe this is the most affordable day to travel, something, but because Shorties outside. Okay, because we've read here before at this time of the night, and it hasn't been like this.
So, what if people are traveling to your home right now?
That definitely, probably,
Probably the reason why the airplanes are flying.
yeah, home all over. Many different reasons people are traveling.
Yeah.
So let me read before another plane comes. Okay. Okay. Infer no opponent. Use imagination and not willpower. Mm. In using your subconscious mind, you infer no opponent. You use no willpower. You imagine the end and the freedom state. You will find your intellect trying to get in the way, but persist in maintaining a simple, childlike, miracle making faith. Picture yourself without the ailment or problem. Imagine the emotional accompaniment of the freedom state you crave. Cut out all red tape from the process. The simple way is the best. Okay. Now y'all know where I'm applying this in my life right now because sweetheart. Okay. Next segment. How disciplined imagination works wonders. A wonderful way to get a response from your subconscious mind is through disciplined or scientific imagination. As previously pointed out, your subconscious mind is the builder of the body and controls all its vital functions. Put those out. The Bible says, whatsoever ye shall ask in prayer, believing ye shall receive. To believe is to accept something as true or to live in the state of being it. Be, do, have. About to put that post up on my Instagram. Okay. Mocha medicine. As you sustain this mood, you shall experience the joy of the answered prayer. Mm. Next segment. The 3 steps to success in prayer. Here we go. Y'all ready? On three, two, one. Yes. All right. Can't fight it with our willpower. Might as well be at peace in it. You know, God, why let it vex us if especially if again it's out of our control. Only control ourselves. All right, right. Here's the 3 steps to success in prayer. The usual procedure is as follows. 1, take a look at the problem. Problem, I see you, and I'm a problem solver, and I'm tuned in with source that solves all problems. Number 2, turn to the solution or way out, known only to the subconscious mind. Too funny. The which is what I just said. Like, just turn to source. Source, what's the answer? Because Jono got the answer, right? Which is same again what I'm going through right now. Jono the answer. Shorty wants me arrested, and my fingers, and my this, and my that. Jono, I don't want to do none of that. Source, not the ting of that. And they telling me I gotta voluntarily surrender. I don't want to volunteer nothing. Like, I surrender to you already, to us, to all of the nature. Why I gotta surrender to them too? Like, number 3, rest in a sense of deep conviction that it is done. That is the okay. Cause like I really feel strongly that it won't go through to the next section, but I don't feel strongly that I gotta do like the initial aspect of it. And I tell you, when I think about somebody touching my body, patting me down, the trauma that I'm attempting to not reactivate and put into my being, because again, I've been molested multiple times. And it's like, to me, it's that. It's that. I don't want you to touch me. I should not be here. So you have no right to touch me. Like, do not weaken your prayer by saying, I wish I might be healed. I hope so. Right? Which I'm doing right now. Your feeling about the work to be done is the boss. God,
Yeah.
all you got to do is pick it up and take a bite.
Oh.
Like, God only wanted to get his hands with food on it. And it's like, there's napkin. Well, wash your hand. Like, I don't business. Okay. Your feeling of, and I get it because I tell him often, do not get them hands on my things. It becomes a my thing, right? Like, not even our bed, on my bed, in my house. Don't get my house dirty. Unnecessarily dirty. Not regular dirty. Regular dirty is fine. I said, do you want to sleep with roaches? Maybe you want to sleep with roaches. But I don't, I got trauma about that. I'm not even gonna. Keep it. Your feeling about the work to be done is the boss. Harmony is yours. Know that health is yours. Become intelligent by becoming a vehicle for the infinite healing power of the subconscious mind. Pass on the idea of health to your subconscious mind to the point of conviction, then relax. Get yourself off your hands. Say to the condition and circumstance, this too shall pass. Through relaxation, that's not this one, not even a regular plate at all. Ah, through relaxation, you impress your subconscious mind, enabling the kinetic energy behind the idea to take over and bring it into concrete realization. This is what I'm imagining the call. Like, Marquidia, you know what? You don't even have to come in for this anymore. We've removed it from our docker or whatever the case is. Like, ugh. I was like, what? I'll say less. Bye, never call me again. You know? Um, Gratitude. Listen, I was thinking about earlier, like, one of the boys that God was playing with, I heard their parents say, like, like, get back over here. And I said, I see a guy. I saw ya. Uh-huh. Getting more stronger, muy fuerte.
But I'm also getting sometimes I get a bit scared.
Mm-hmm. You're so courageous.
Look, it's
keep-
like I'm the moon.
Mhm.
The whole moon lit up.
But I went to God and I was like,
Wow.
did you attempt to run out of here? And he was like, no, he did. Like, because I knew he didn't, right? But I just had to check in because we're not, y'all the only two playing together. So what inspired him to just run out of here, But we don't play. But then I saw how, like, he went far away from the familia. Like, I could have told him something about that ass, but I didn't this round. I didn't. But I could have, you know. Um, but yeah, with that stuff like that, I mean, you lay it on heavy, sweetie. Heavy. You know not to I keep you safe. You listen what I say when it comes to safety measures around here. And God got a lot of freedom. God do a lot of things. God is like the things he be jumping off of and doing, and people just be, like, it's like, yeah. And then when things that are absolutely necessary to keep him safe. I know he knew before his twos not to walk in streets, like, cross the streets by himself. He could be walking ahead, and I know that he not about to cross that street. Maybe you should wire that in that nervous system real quick. No, yeah. Not my baby. Not my baby's life. Not mine. I don't. Not mine. No, I don't play about that. I don't play about another boy here the other day. Did I come on live and tell y'all? It was not a funny joke, but funny joke. She's like, she probably don't want him. She had bad children. Lady was like, she probably don't want him. Like, how your baby? Because the cops came. He was like, he almost got hit in a car. He didn't gratitude. But it's like, how baby fixed himself to leave this park to walk in street? No, so you got to teach your children that. Ah.
Nice.
Hmm. Nice soothing yourself. Yeah,
It hurts. Can you rub it?
for sure. Mm,
My belly is the best part of me. The best part of me.
yeah.
Yeah.
How come?
Because it's part of eating food.
Oh,
Digestive system.
yeah. Also, your second brain is down there.
The
Yeah, and
second brain. There's no second brain. Only this one.
no, the second brain is down there too.
This brain.
It's not exactly like the brain, but they call it the second brain. And it's also the storehouse of your willpower.
I don't think so.
Well, I'm letting you know. I'm helping you relearn and remember that.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, here we go, y'all. Oh, or not. All right, the next sec. Oh, it's 9:03. I didn't realize that. I meant to get into the building beforehand, but we moving anyways. But we were out late because we did laundry, so. I just saw two children come up, and I just want another Substack coming out. Don't be playing them cops and robbers, and don't be forcing children to share at a certain stage of development. Don't force them in general. Be forcers and in general, except for when it comes to keeping their lives safe. Force all y'all want. But when it really is, because some of y'all be attempting to stop them from, like, climbing up a toy, and it's like, help them do it instead of, like, telling, like, no, don't. Like, be with that. They can do all things with source and with source through you that supports them. Okay, here we go. The law of reversed effort and why you get the opposite of what you prayed for. Ooh. Coué, the famous psychologist from France who visited America about 40 years ago, defined the law of reverse effort as follows. When your desires and imaginations are in conflict, your imagination invariably gains speed. Now, children coming to the park at this time of night is funny. You know what? It's when the party starts. If, for example, you were at like back in the day, if I was coming out to this late, it's because I'm walking my baby to go to sleep and I'm about to, like that was it. Oh man. If, for example, you were asked to walk a plank on the floor, you would do so without question. Now, suppose the same plank were placed 20 feet up in the air between two walls. Would you walk it? Your desire to walk it would be counteracted by your imagination or fear of falling. Your dominant idea, which would be the picture of falling, would conquer. Your desire, will, or effort to walk on the plank would be reversed, and the dominant idea of failure would be reinforced. Mental effort is invariably self defeated, eventuating always in the opposite of what is desired. The suggestions of powerlessness to overcome the condition dominate the mind. Your subconscious is always controlled by the dominant idea. Your subconscious will accept your subconscious will accept the strongest of two contradictory propositions. The effortless way is the better. If you say, I want a healing, but I can't get it. I try so hard. I force myself to pray. I use all the willpower I have. You must realize that your error lies in your effort. Never try to compel the subconscious mind to accept your idea by exercising willpower. We're just talking about willpower. Such attempts are doomed to failure, and you get the opposite of what you prayed for. The following, right? So, like, I think of that, and I think of like my sis who I'm praying for to help relieve her of the sickle cell and imbalance. And I'm not going to be thinking to myself like, if I miss a prayer, it's gonna not work, or like if I don't pray correctly, if I don't do it, like she's not gonna get healed. Like that's not how I'm thinking at all. Like it's like source got her. It's easy for her body to heal, so she'll be healed. And I'm using my prayers and my voice and my energy and source within me to support that. But it's not me doing the healing. It's not my ego. It's not my human. It's not the fact that I'm praying, right? It's none of those things. I'm just adding to what's already happening. You understand? So that's what it like when I say like in the past when I first started, coming into this world, I may have used the healer term and I quickly took that away because it's like I'm not healing anyone. I'm only helping you heal yourself, but it's you doing it and source within you doing it. That's why my whole goal is for people to connect with source within. Not Shorty was hungry and where Shorty at now? 2 bites and now playing. I'm gonna open it at home because you trying. But that playing that get you real distracted from your body. But I get it because I have learned and I'm unlearning how to distract myself elsewhere and just let my body not eat. It's not it. All right. Here we go. The next segment and the last segment for tonight is the conflict of desire. And did I finish all of this? No, I didn't. Hold on. The following is a rather common experience. Students, when taking examinations and reading through their papers, find that all their knowledge has suddenly deserted them. Their minds become appalling blanks, and they are unable to recall one relevant thought. The more they grit their teeth and summon the power of the will the further the answer seems to flee. I remember these songs, but that's because I was studying last minute. But when they have left the examination room and the pressure relaxes, the answers they were seeking flow tantalizingly back into their minds. Trying to force themselves to remember was the cause of their failure. This is an example of the law of reverse effort, whereby you get the opposite of what you asked or prayed for. Oh. All right, here we go. Shout out to Upper Yard and they good us for them food, though. I'll tell you that much. The best food up here in this area. Looking at the mirror and say, I must start so estrella. S-E-T-H-A-R. Okay. Now the last segment. The conflict of desire and the conflict of desire and imagination. The conflict of desire and imagination must be reconciled. We'll be on our 7th or 8th or 9th or 10th plane. It is outside to none. Yeah. uh, okay. It's- I don't talk over here no more. I'm like, to use mental force is to presuppose that there is opposition. When your mind is concentrated on the means to overcome a problem, it is no longer concerned with the obstacles. Matthew 18:19 says, if two of you shall agree on earth as touching anything that they shall ask, it shall be done for them of my Father which is in heaven. Who are these two? It means the harmonious union or agreement between your conscious and subconscious on any idea, desire, or mental image. Now, that's not my son talking. When there's no longer any quarrel, when there is my womb, I got stuff to do at home. Like I'm ready. I'm like ready. Every little interruption is like, come on, I want to go. Like it's pissing me off. It's pissing me off. When there's no longer any quarrel in either part of your mind, your prayer. My goodness. And here another plane come, y'all. Like, this is the type of like energy I'm attempting to work on because I tell you, I feel like slamming this, like doing all this breakage, all this pissed offness because things are not going the way that I want them to go. Come on already. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. And it's probably when I listen to the freaking recording, it's like you didn't even have to stop talking because everybody could hear you because you got the mic. But I'm not aware of that yet because I haven't listened to the God. This one I'm gonna listen to because I'm not doing this again. Not doing this again. This is not okay for me right now. The two agreeing may also be represented as you and your desire, your thought and your feeling, your idea and emotion, your desire and imagination. You avoid all conflict between your desires and imagination by entering into a drowsy, sleepy state, which brings all effort to a minimum. I just heard can't, and we don't use that word. Uh,
It's been hot. Thank you.
we're talking about I can't. What are you talking about I can't?
Just hot.
Okay, God, it's I'm unable to, or I'm not able to do it yet. Okay, baby. Okay. The conscious mind is a the conscious mind is submerged to a great extent within a sleepy state. The best time to impregnate your subconscious is prior to sleep. The reason for this is that the highest degree of outcropping of the subconscious occurs prior to sleep and just after we awaken. In this state, the negative thoughts and imagery, which tend to neutralize your desire and so prevent acceptance by your subconscious mind, no longer presents themselves. When you imagine the reality of the fulfilled desire and feel the thrill of accomplishment, your subconscious brings about the realization of your desire. A great many people solve all their dilemmas and problems by the play of their controlled, directed, and disciplined imagination. Tonight, I'm telling you, I keep putting like money things and I was doing the housing and other things. Now my whole focus is about me not being arrested. Okay, so I'm gonna let y'all know how that go because no, because for what though? Because I didn't do it'd be different than if I did something. You know, it'd be different if it wasn't the perpetrator coming and say something about me. They should have getting me. Like, but me is the one that no, this is wow, this is wow, this is wow. Okay, when you imagine the real, where we at? Oh yeah, hold on, hold on. In this state, the negative thoughts and imagery, which tend to neutralize your desire and so prevents acceptance by your subconscious mind, no longer present themselves. When you imagine the reality of the fulfilled desire and feel the thrill of accomplishment, your subconscious brings about the realization of your desire. Oh, yeah, we're just rereading now. A great many people solve all their dilemmas and problems by the play of their controlled, directed, and disciplined imagination. We're leaving now soon, too, God.
I'm sad that they're open. Oh
Well,
my
look,
God,
it's nighttime. There's not a lot of light here, you know? Maybe. I got to check it out. Yeah, I believe so. Knowing that whatever they imagine and feel as true will and must come to pass. Like for me, I feel and know that I'm a millionaire in a year. Like that one, you know, like that one is like locked and loaded, baby. Let me help you. Uh, that was locked and loaded. Okay. There might be a lot of Jono again. In a business, how? Because you know, it's not like the sales are coming in. It's not like it's not like nothing is showing me that is for sure happening. But I know for sure it's happening because whether it's a business, um, and or trading, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna align with that. That's period. That's the only way I'm intending to move forward because me can't business with this world without money. I can't do it, baby. No, sir. No, it's not gonna make it for me, baby. So it must come to pass. And it's true. And again, if Shorty did it, if they did it, if he did it, if she did it in less time, oh, I could easily do that. Yeah. That's literally how I feel. Full throttle, full conviction, full belief, full faith, full everything. Like it's just full throttle in me. Okay. The following will clearly illustrate how a young girl overcame the conflict between her desire and her imagination. She desired a harmonious solution to her legal problem. Yet her mental imagery was constantly on failure, loss, bankruptcy, and poverty. It was a complicated lawsuit, and there was one postponement after another with no solution in sight. At my suggestion, this is about to end, so we're only going to hear this little section here. But at my suggestion, she got into a sleepy, drowsy state each night prior to sleep, and she began to imagine the happy ending, feeling it to the best of her ability. She knew that the image in her mind, what she knew, y'all. She knew, yeah, what she knew. Hey, what she knew, yeah, what she knew. Get it, sis, 'cause you know, what you gotta do. I get it, I get it, I get it. I'm telling you, I'm going, and this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. So we gotta have it no other way. It don't make no damn sense. All right. Good boy. Figure out how to drop these charges or else. You know, like, figure it out. Man. Figure it out full throttle how to get them from attempting to arrest me. Figure it out, source. Source. Figure it out. It's not gonna work. Yeah, we out of here, baby. All right, y'all.
They're already out.
Okay, cool for them. All right. Oh yeah, let me look for that. All right, y'all. Peace. You want a peace, love, prosperity?
Only the prosperity.
Peace, 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 love, 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 prosperity. Hasta mañana. Peace, y'all.